That's it. I did it.
Understand? I made a note of you.
We just go bro. What I learned today.
Next week, it's a problem.
Yes, that's an out of state. I don't have that kind of money right now. But you have a winner takes all. Let's do it.
Check.
And that's how you get rich.
You just got lucky.
What's up, man? You seem upset. You can like us all you want, but you can never like yourself. Come on, man. Tell me, what's the matter?
Yeah, I lost my gas ring. That's the matter.
Wait. Sorry. It gets handed down to generation. But I don't know, how did you manage to do that?
Just, I don't know, poker, Rishi, I lost it, that's it.
You are kidding me right now. You know, Rishi knows this game inside and out. But what is problem with you?
I just don't know, it just felt good at that time.
Okay?
I lost it.
Stop worrying about it. Stop thinking about it.
Not worried. I just can't forget about it.
Calm down, man. Take a deep
Calm
breath.
down. What? Calm down.
We are
I
going
lost
for a
it.
dinner tonight today.
Dinner.
Yeah.
When I lost
We'll
my
sort
ring
things
on
out.
dinner,
We'll sort things out today.
I need to get it back, man. I'll do anything to get it back.
Come on, man. Go get a grip on yourself.
See your alarm. Cut it, man. My head is spinning. Good, cut the alarm, man.
Guys, wake up. It's already 8:20. We are bound to run late. Guys, wake up. You happy?
Your alarm has spoiled my sleep. So get up. Wake up, Rishi. You heard him, right? Wake up. Rishi, wake up. Rishi. Dude, he's not breathing. Rishi, wake up. We should run to the warden. Sir, my room, sir. Sir, Rishi. Sir, room 31.
What happened? Why are you disturbing me?
Sir, my roommate, sir, he's not responding.
What do you mean? That makes no sense.
Sir, come to my room, sir. Sir, I'll explain. Sir, come. Sir, my roommate, sir. Sir, Rishi.
Rishi, wake up. Hello? Police station?
At last, Michael was a culprit. Can't believe that.
I know. I didn't see that coming either. It was pretty surprising. Oh. This must be the office. Just give me a minute. I'll be back.
Okay, baby, don't talk.
Yeah. Oliver speaking. What? What? Where? Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll be there. Just give me some time. Thank you. Listen, I got to hurry down to NIT.
What happened?
Some strange tense scenario of some sort, but I got to hurry there. You get back to the office and I will tell you what happens. Cool?
It's fine.
Excuse me? Room 31?
Yes,
You must be the warden. I am Detective Oliver. Please do tell me what happened here.
I was in my room. Rian came at 8:20. He was shocked and tensed. He could barely speak.
Okay.
He begged me to come to his room,
Okay.
and so I did. And it led me to this.
Alright, fine. The doctor and I will take care of it.
Okay,
And you can leave now. Thank you.
thank you.
I am Detective Oliver.
Hi, detective. I am Dr. Vaidya.
Okay, anything peculiar that you see?
Yeah, no signs of any physical injury or any cut marks.
Okay.
It seems to be a possible case of poisoning, food poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Because I knew the student, he was my patient and he has no record of any serious illness so far.
Okay, fine, cool. I need a postmortem report as soon as possible. And if there's anything else that I must know, please do tell me. Otherwise, you can leave now. I need some time alone with the police.
That's all, officer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A very strange death has been reported in NIT campus. A boy of 17 years old is found dead in the hostel. As of now, CBI officers Oliver and Kanishka are taking up the case. In few minutes, we are going to meet the medical in charge of this case. Till then, this is Barka with cameraman Mithal reporting from NIT. As of now, we don't have any clear idea about the boy's death, whether it was due to a natural cause, suicide, or a murder. Here, we are waiting at the NIT hospital for the doctor to come. Let's see what his perception about the case are. And look, he's the doctor. Let's see what he has to say. So, Dr. Vaidya, what do you think about the boy's death?
I don't have the exact reason, but what can I say is that it is not natural. This student is my patient and he has no record of any serious illness so far.
So, what do you mean is it is not a natural
Yeah,
death?
it's not natural.
Thank you. So, viewers, the doctor has just confirmed that it is not a natural death. So, what could it be? A murder or a suicide? Use hashtag suicide or murder to voice your views. And also visit our website to vote for whether it was a murder or a suicide. And keep watching Present Times for the latest updates. This is Barka with cameraman Mithul reporting from the NIT. Oliver,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit late.
No, what happened? It's fine.
I just had to rush home for an emergency.
That's okay. Come. You in the pink shirt, please. Hold up. Okay, so now you talk to the other two. I'll talk to them. Come. Yes, officer. Let's start with the night of the death. Let's go through the events that happened that day.
Rather conservative, sir. The only problem was that Siddhant was looking very upset.
Okay.
After losing the poker game.
Oh, so I'm assuming he put something really big. He wagered something really big.
Yeah, yes, officer. He wears his gold ring. Actually, it's a thing that handed down from generation, and it belongs to his forefather.
Oh, okay, fine. So Rishi beat him and he got the ring, I assume.
Yeah. He's someone that never played with poker, and he knows this game inside and out very well. And we think we can't able to beat him.
Oh, okay, fine. So when was the last time that Rishi and Siddharth met?
Yeah, the all four of us went for dinner last night around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
They could not meet after that, and we will went directly to them.
Okay, fine. That's all for now, man. I'll get in touch with you if something is required. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Alright guys, we'll be calling you for a formal interrogation later, and I have got your numbers, and keep your phones at the ready. Do not leave the campus at all costs. Expect a call anytime. Fine, y'all can leave now. Thank you. So I was talking to the pink shirt guy, right, and he goes like they went for some dinner or something the previous night at around 9 o'clock, and apparently they went to bed straight after that. So what do you think? Yeah, I think we can fix that. So yeah, fair enough.
Good evening, officer.
Good evening, take your seat.
Okay.
We have had a casual chat before, but this is the business end of things. We will be asking you questions that are very important for this case, and we expect complete cooperation. Am I clear?
Yes, officer.
We were able to verify that the dinner story which he told us was true. Now, what happened after that?
It was around 1 o'clock in the morning when Rishi woke me up and asked me to accompany him to the bathroom. This was really surprising to me because he has never done that before. After some time, we went back to the room.
Okay, you can go now. Send Rehan in, please.
Good evening, officers.
Good evening, take your seat. We want you to tell us all that happened after you all had your dinner.
Strange. I was expecting something along the lines of, how can we be sure that you have not killed this person?
I think we know what we are doing. Just answer the questions.
Okay, I'll tell you. It was around 1 a.m. in the morning, and Rishi suddenly woke up and asked me to accompany him to the washroom. It was a little stranger when he went to the washroom, which is kind of far away from our room. He usually just takes the closer one. I just stood outside while he went inside. She bolted out and ran towards her room. I started chasing him. As soon as I covered some distance, I heard footsteps running behind me and heading down the downstairs. I was in no position to catch up to the footsteps, which died like 5 seconds. Nevertheless, I went near the staircase and checked to see if anything was there, drawing just a blank. I went back to my room. Surprisingly, Rishi was fast asleep. Seemed that he was oblivious to all of this.
That's interesting. Is there a possibility that it was Siddharth who was there in the washroom?
Well, yes, he does live downstairs, but the odds of him being there at that particular moment, it's highly unlikely.
Fair enough, okay. How did Siddharth react to losing his rings? I heard he came and told you all about this.
Well, he indeed did. He told me that he'd get that ring back even though it meant killing Rishi. Well, I think he didn't mean that actually. They shared a pretty good rapport between them. The whole dinner thing was planned to sort these things out. But Siddharth, as soon as he saw Rishi, he left the table.
Okay, I shall call you if need be. And ask Siddharth to come in, please.
Okay.
Quickly, tell me this. Did you threaten Rishi that you'd kill him to get your ring back?
Yes, I don't threaten him, but I won't do such a thing. Don't tell me that you think I really did that.
Whether or not we think is none of your business. Where were you around 1 a.m. that day?
I gone to the bathroom. I usually check my phone when I wake up. I remember it's 1:03.
Do you recall anything strange happening that day? Anything you saw, anything you heard, anything at all?
I don't recall anything of such sort.
So?
You can leave now. Thank you.
Why did you do that? I think we had the answer right there. If only we made him sweat a little more, he would have confessed.
Well, yeah, I mean, Siddharth does look like the possible suspect, but there's nothing actually concrete leading to him. And if you see, all of them, the three of them, they mentioned 3 different washrooms. And at the same time, I don't understand how that works.
Beats me. You know what? I think we should call it a day for today. Take a break, sit on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Detective.
Hello, doctor.
Hi. The full report will be sent to you later, but I can tell you a brief.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The cause of the death is poison.
Okay.
To be more specific, slow poison.
Okay.
The details of the poison use will be sent to you later in a full report.
Yeah, sure.
The time of death is around 1 hour, 1:30 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, okay.
A typical slow poison takes 4 hours or so to react. So you can assume that the poison was consumed around 9 to 9:30 the previous day night.
Oh, okay, fine.
The full report will be sent to you by later today.
Okay, fine. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
This changes everything. At that time, 3 of the suspects had gone for dinner, where Mukund and Rehan had no real reason to poison Rishi. Siddharth did. So again, Siddharth seems to be a suspect. Three different places, similar time frame, similar stories. But Rehan had the most detail to his story. One of them has got to be lying. Mukund can't even be in the picture. His tale was eventless. He was dead scared when I first called him too. Just something tells me he just can't be it. Have I overlooked something? This card is the only piece of evidence that is seemingly random. 2 of spades. Why? Out of the possible 52 cards, why? Wait. This could either be a major breakthrough or me being a complete idiot. 2 of spades. 2. 2 stands for the date. Spades. What was the day of the murder? A Sunday. The starting letter perhaps? Anything that gives away the time? Anything that's there on the card? Well, spades. Spades are black. So probably the death happened at night time, which might be indicated by the black on the card. I think this has got to be Siddharth's way of getting back at Rishi, something symbolic perhaps. Either way, I think I'm onto something here. I probably should pen this down.
Officer, Detective Kanishka asked me to hand over this to you.
Oh, thank you, the reports. Yeah.
Are you onto something? Anything solid?
Yes, definitely. I'm glad you asked. See, what I believe is the 2 stands for the date, and S for spades, Sunday, and black for night.
That's some insane work, I must say. Let's have a celebration on this deduction. Bill's on me. Here you go, Detective.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy.
Aren't you having any?
No, I've had a heavy dinner. Thank you.
Oh, good.
So, officer, can I interest you with a story? I'm sure you want to hear this. It's something about Rishi.
Oh, please. I'm all yours.
See, Rishi and you, officer, have something in common. You both possess that inherent need to ask questions, to gather unwanted information, Ask questions which are way beyond your scope and have information which you should not possess at some times. And I feel that sometimes something bad may happen due to this thing which you possess.
Let me stop you right there. First thing first, I'm a detective. Okay, I get paid to ask these questions and answer them. So when bad things, if you mean a big paycheck of a few lakh rupees, then bad things will happen.
So please, let me continue my story.
Yeah, please.
So detective, let me tell you a story about a guy who was hospitalized with a food poisoning case. He died slowly due to some sort of immunity that he had developed against that substance. Rishi went to meet this guy and he found out that this guy was mumbling someone else's name. Rishi confronted me about this and he asked me to accompany him to the hospital the next day. I denied blatantly. I asked that we were no one to peek into someone else's business. But Rishi was curious. He went and found out that the name was mine. Rishi asked me that why was he mumbling my name. I laughed it off. I told him that I had a feeling against people who ask unwanted questions, gather unwanted information, and ultimately something bad might happen to them. I told him that this guy must have done the same thing and Almighty would have punished him for that. Sensing the danger, I had to poison Rishi that night at dinner.
You? Why?
I told you, officer, bad things happen to those people who ask a lot of questions. So, here's a little something from my side. Congrats on doing a fine job and enjoy the deduction. You got it just deserves.
detective who took up the case of Young's boy's death is found dead in the similar manner. Who's behind this? Is it the same person? Well, this case is currently being investigated by Miss Kanishka. We have Detective Kanishka with us. Let's see what she has to say about this.
This is indeed a horrifying and mysterious case for our team. We feel sorry for losing a very sincere and experienced detective, Oliver. So our team will be looking into this case very closely.
Thank you. Well, what do you guys think about this? Let us know about your views on this. Use hashtag Engineering Kills on Facebook and Twitter posts. This is Garka with cameraman Mithul, reporting from NITT.
Those who are dead are not dead, they're just living.